Hi, Tom. How are you?
Hi, Dave. How are you? Well, we're off for another season. Things look pretty good at this point. Water-wise, we've had some rain. The upper swamps are charged up. It looks good. The hatches are surprisingly good for passing through that historic drought last year. We always get low water, but many times you don't have low water for 4 and 5 and 6 months in a row. So the Hendricksons were good, the green egg sac caddis is good, and there's a lot of other insects hatching. So I think the hatches will be acceptable. We wait and see what happens to the mid-season flies, starting with the March brown. That's always an important one. March browns, gray foxes, and sulfurs. But at this point, it looks good. The club has put in $9,400 worth of trout so far. With the donations that you have made, the memberships, it looks very good. We put gorgeous big trout in. The small ones this year were 14 to 16 inches. The good ones were 18 plus, so they get up into the mid-20s. Lots of fish, and I have hope to get in another $10,000 worth before early May. We're waiting, so if you haven't joined yet, we would certainly love to have your support. That's what makes all of this possible. We are a registered 501c3 organization, so this can be deducted. When you come in, we will give you a receipt or just ask for a receipt, and you can deduct it from the taxes at the end of the year. And remember that our shop gives away free youth volunteer licenses. You do have one obligation. You have to show up with your children and have their social security numbers and all of their information that you would ordinarily find on a driver's license. And once they get this number, regardless how old they are, that will be their number for hunting and fishing in Pennsylvania for the rest of their lives. So it's a great program. We donate it. We see a lot of kids. They're very proud to walk out with their first license. But the neat part, the federal government has a matching program, and they also will donate money to the Fish Commission, and those monies will go into teaching people to fish and support and try to get young people into fishing. Back in 1978, many of you people remember Nicklas. Nick was an incredible fly fisherman and fly tyer. Nick started to design the March brown soft tackle. Now this fly evolved over many years, but it got its start in '78. I hear all kind of people claiming that they designed this fly, but it all gets back to old Nick. I sent them to Sylvester Neames out in Bozeman years and years and years ago. And he looked at him and said, they might be prettier than mine, but I bet mine would catch more fish. So I loved his answer. Fly tyers are neat people. And Nick's pattern is an incredible pattern. One of the most popular flies that we sell. That being said, we have a beautiful t-shirt coming out this year in color, commemorating Nick and his March brown soft tackle. So I hope to have it in inventory here within a couple weeks. It'll be just a great shirt to start out a collection. Each year I hope to come out with another shirt with one of our flies that has been very popular and important to the fishermen. As you know, the Pine Creek Special is an incredible fly. That came out of this shop. Omen's Parachute Slate Drake is another absolute killer. That came out of this shop. So we've been fortunate over the 44 years we've been here. We've introduced some really great patterns and through our tires. So come on up. We're ready. Please support the Brown Trout Club. And if you're into collecting anything, this t-shirt is going to be very nice. So thank you, and see you shortly.